everyone, welcome to another OurMFC video. I'm your host Jordan, and today we are going to be going through the book Yer Joking Aren't Ya. Now, before I get into the video, I do want to say I am not sponsored by the author Tom Flight in any way whatsoever. I'm not getting anything out of this. I just wanted to come on here and talk a little bit about this great read that I've recently finished reading. Just to share with you guys, fellow Boro fans, as to what I think of it and why you should pick it up yourself. If you do want a free copy of the book, we've currently got a competition on our Instagram where all you have to do is follow the Instagram and tag 3 friends. If you have to do that, we are going to pick a winner very, very soon. So make sure you jump on that. We'll be sharing it throughout our socials over the next couple of weeks or so. But yeah, that's a way you can win a free copy. If not, you want to pick the book up yourself, I'll drop the link in the description, and you can, like I say, go and pick that up yourself if you're not successful in the competition. But getting right into it, like I say, as you can see while I've been holding it up, the artwork on this book is one of the things that I noticed straight away, and is definitely a book that I haven't seen in terms of artwork and the design of it. Like, it's just gorgeous, isn't it? It's just a stunning book. I mean, you look at, in the background there, you've got the old Wembley, on the front of the cover. You've got famous players like Janino, Ravanelli, Emerson. When someone says Middlesbrough and some of the best players, you ultimately, straight away, you think of these kind of 3 players. 3 of the biggest players in like the 80s, not 80s, sorry, the late 90s era, which is what Boro are really famous for. And I'll show you some of the, I'll just have a quick flick now, go through to one of the other pages, which have got images on them. So here we go. So you've got the likes of like Ravanelli signing on his first day, the day he scored his hat-trick in the 3-3 draw against Liverpool at home. You've got Emerson celebrating, you've got Nigel Pearson, you've got Festa. The imagery in this is absolutely wonderful. And what it mainly talks about in this book is the 96-97 season, the highs and the lows of it, because it was one of them seasons where Steve Gibson wanted to start a revolution. He wanted this small team in the Northeast to be noticed. And he believed that he could start this revolution with Brian Robson and attract these big international players to the club and bring success, make it the next biggest team in Europe. That was the project, to win a trophy. And it really delves into that in this book, and it's absolutely brilliantly written. So a massive shout out to Tom Flight for this book, because like I say, it is superb, and you can check out the review that we left on our website as well. We've got an article about it on there, and the way that he talks about certain things and the facts that are included in the book, because like I say, it's brilliantly set out. But to go from fighting relegation but to getting to 2 cup finals in the same season, it's just mind-blowing. And from my memory anyway, especially in recent years, I can't think of any other team that's done such a thing, being relegated but managed to get to 2 cup finals. So that is a quite remarkable season, and like I said, this book picks up on all of that and things. For example, like what ifs. It goes through a lot of what ifs. So what if Chelsea lost the final, we won it? What if that was to happen? Would certain players still stay for the club? Would they stay at the Boro? Would it encourage Brian Robson? Maybe get some more funding to bring in other players to have European success? Who knows? But this book talks about a lot of that. And even if you're a football fanatic, it really dives into the revolution of football and how this little team in the Northeast potentially changed all of that. We started it, we got it going. One thing it talks about is the players that we brought in. They weren't small fees, these were large fees, and it was unheard of for any any English team to be doing that, but we were the ones that first started it, really. And like I said, it's absolutely brilliantly written, and it goes into how we essentially changed the dynamic of the way that English teams bring footballers in and the look abroad and that kind of thing. And that kick-started Sky really going, you know what, we'll start to look at these teams and ways that we can televise it. And, you know, that's now why the Premier League, bringing all these international players in and just high quality players, is why the Premier League is one of the best, if not the best league in the world. And that all started from this little team that we all love, Boro, in the northeast. So yeah, like I said, that pretty much covers it all. I just wanted to share with you guys this brilliant book that I've finished reading, and, you know, tell you guys to get involved if you haven't already done so. But yeah, if you're listening on the podcast, please leave a review. And if you're listening on YouTube, or watching us on YouTube, sorry, please make sure to subscribe, like the video, and stick around, because we've got loads more content coming out. When I publish this video, it probably won't be up yet, but I've got an interview with Boro fan Jimmy Lees, and we're going to be talking about the Cardiff and the Coventry game. So make sure you check that out, and like I said, we've got a latest news series coming soon as well. So stay tuned, guys. There's definitely big things to come, and thank you very much for watching.